This is the Iron Trader and TGIF. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, the rig count will be out today at 1 p.m. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like to subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, when you look at this crude oil here, okay, it ran up here off of this bull flag. Okay, see the bull flag there, and ran all the way up here until 89.85. Okay, right now you're sitting at 84, roughly 62. So you got roughly, about $6 a premium. Okay, into this. Okay, so that's what they call a war premium. So anywhere from $5 to $10 here, it can come off the initial attack kind of a situation. So now basically what we have is we just have some sideways action. So let's look at the downside. Okay, so what you want to do is look to the bottom of this candle here first. Now you're going to have some really tight support here. So you got 82.94. Then we come on this candle here. You have 82.56. Then we come here. You have 82.31. And then we have on this candle here 82.15. And then you have your 81.50. So you got a lot of really good support here underlined here on this crude. Okay, so we got 81.50. If that's lost, then we come over here to your 21 day. You got 81.14, and then we have here on your 100 day here, you have 80.88, and then we come back to your 50 SMA here, 78.23, 78.24 here on your 200 SMA. So that is going to be very, very key support levels here. So always watch the 50 and 100. Those are your big support levels there. If you lose that 81.50, not saying it's going to go there, you have to lose that 81.50 first to come down and retest this level. Now, let's look at the upside here. Well, what you want to do is you want to look at today's high. Okay, so you're looking at 85.35. And then what you have here is we have to look at this 8 SMA. This is going to be very crucial. Okay, that's 85.97. And then your 21 days right above that at 86.10. Now you can see how that 8-day and the 21-day just rolled right over. And now you're crossing that key 50 SMA here, which is going to be your next support, our resistance level at 86.24. But the key is going to be here is going to be that 8, that 21-day, and then that 50 SMA. A lot of resistance right there. That's why we have this sideways action. Now, you're going to need some kind of a catalyst to blow through that. Now, again, if you can blow through that, then what we do is we come to this candle right here. You're looking at 87.75. Then we have 88.33 here. You have 88.57, 88.54, and then your retest up there of the 89.85. But all that doesn't matter unless you can get above that 8, that 21, and that 50 SMA here. So right now for me, it's just a scalping situation. I scalped the UCO for the long and the SEO here for the short, okay? But again, if you can close above these key levels here, then you can take a longer position and then you can say, boom, I'm going to go, and that would be your target, would be the top of this candle here, okay? So let's look at the RSI. Well, the RSI is working it like a circus monkey. It just doesn't want to go down. It's just trying to say medium here. So we have a sideways action here. Your MACD has a bearish cross. Your green is below your red there. And so let's look on the weekly here. Okay, so on the upside here, you want to look at that key 100 SMA here. You're looking at 86.44 and then your 87.87. Now, I pointed out this bull flag here, what was it, last week or so, this bull flag here, and then it played out to that, but I always was also watching this bear flag that was going on here on your weekly. So when you look at this candle here, see, that's an indecision candle. So when you get that usually plays out, and it played out really, really nice here on the short side here, all the way on down. So now we have to see, just watch on the upside, your 100 and your 8-day. Very, very crucial. On the downside, we have that key 21-day at 81.14, which lines up pretty much with this 81.50, because a lot of times they can blast down through and then close right on up here. So actually, right now, it just is just a scalping opportunity. this is not really a scenario here that says, hey, I'm going to go balls out long or balls out short. If you can close below 81.50, then you can go, the target is going to be this 200 SMA. If you can close above this 8, 21, and 50 SMA, then you say, wow, I'm going to go long until I hit that 89, 85, and then we'd see where we go onto that. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, look at that big gap up. But this has a lot to do with the contract roll here too, okay? So don't get too excited about it, but again, natural gas is ripping up. Now, what we had here is you had this really nice rising higher highs and higher lows, and then you had a close here above that 8 SMA. Very, very bullish. Now, yesterday came on down, but it held all these lows here, which was very, very good. Okay, and then it just rallied right on up here. Now, I always been pointing out you have to close above this 8 SMA and that 21 SMA, which you did nicely. So yesterday's close was 324, 3.246. Okay, so which was very, very good. Came right into this here resistance level here, and then today it just gapped up. But again, with that contract roll here, we've got to see how that's all going to shake out. Now, you look at the RSI here. You're hitting it at 72 here. You've got a nice bullish cross here on your MACD here. Very, very nice here, okay? So this is looking very, very bullish. So now I can say, okay, where does this go? Okay, so right now the high today is going there at 3.61. So we already looked to the bottom of these candles here. That was your 3.52. That was your resistance. That went higher, okay? Then we looked up here at 3.595. It needs to close above that. And then here's your target right here at 3.78. So if you look at this 200 SMA here, right here, that is your target, which I've been pointing out since we were way back here, is this 200 SMA. So now you're sitting at 3.789. That is your upside target. Again, if you can get above all that, well, then we just follow these candlesticks and go all the way up here until you hit the 100 SMA. But we've got to take one step at a time. That is going to be crucial, okay? So now, on the downside, here's what we want to look at, okay? You want to look at the top of this price channel here at that 3.47. The only thing I don't like about it is when you look at the bottom of this candle here, that's sitting at 3.50, okay? That's your gap. And then look at the top of this candle here, okay, at 3.279. There's your fill. Okay, so you got your gap and your fill. Eventually, you know what happens. Now, again, this gap here at 2.82 and 2.6, that never got filled yet. Okay, and it might not today, tomorrow, 2 months from now. Who knows? But always keep in mind here, just write that down on paper. You have a gap and a fill right here. Okay, now we have this gap and we have the fill going on right there. Now, the key today on natural gas, it needs to close above this 3.47. Yeah, she's running up now, but you need to close above that, okay? That is key, okay? So watch that gap, watch that fill, and then start watching all these key SMAs here. Now, if this 8 runs right on up here, crosses that 21-day, well, this could go very high, but you already know your target. Your target is going to be the 3.78. That's that 200 SMA. That is going to be very, very crucial, okay? So that's all I got for you right now. I will have more for you on the crude and natural gas here after the pit close later today, and thanks for watching.